To reach New Zealand's smoke-free goal of 5% or below smoking prevalence, by 2025, the government is encouraging people who smoke to switch to vaping. In this video, we present the facilitators of vaping experienced by our Voices of the 5% study participants over 2 years. By phone, we interviewed 61 people who at the start of the study had no intention to stop smoking or they believed they couldn't stop. By 2 years follow-up, there were 4 vaping status groups: smoking, not tried vaping but discontinued, smoke and vape, stopped smoking and were vaping only. 2 people had tried vaping, found it didn't work for them and later stopped smoking. In a previous video, we identified 4 barriers to vaping: doubt, for example about the harms of vaping; diluted experience, for example that vaping was too weak; difficulty, for example there was too much to learn and it was overwhelming; distance, the vaping was just too different from smoking and required too many changes. Among the never tried vaping participants, we identified a few facilitators of a change of attitude to them being open to trying vaping. Peer influence, seeing friends, family, neighbours vaping. Developing expectations of the benefits of vaping and becoming open to vaping if they could find a vape that was right for them. Being encouraged by the health system supporting vaping, for example the Vape to Quit Strong ads. The group of participants who had tried vaping but discontinued mentioned more facilitators. In addition to the previous facilitators, this group had learned that vaping is so much cheaper than smoking. Partners, family members and friends who vaped enabled participants to try vaping for free, which helped them find a vape, nicotine level and flavour they liked. Trying and experiencing satisfaction countered the barrier of diluted. Another way peer and family influence facilitated trying vaping was via gifting of a vape. A few participants had received encouraging information from a health professional or help on how to get the nicotine level right or how to vape. People who were both smoking and vaping mentioned many facilitators. They said vaping was convenient, easy, saved them time as they didn't have to stop what they were doing or go outside to vape and stand in the cold. They could vape in the car and in no smoking workplaces because the smell was not offensive, and they could adjust the nicotine level to suit their need in the moment. Even though still smoking, but less, some people noticed health improvements. They were breathing better, not coughing. Relationships with children improved. Parents were more affectionate as they weren't distancing due to the smell of smoke. Some people had overcome the barrier difficulty and received help on how to vape from vape shops. Some said vaping helped with quitting smoking. It made cigarettes taste bad, increasing confidence that they could stop. Some people were surprised vaping was not as bad as expected. Another said, "I actually found it quite nice." Extra ways family helped included when the rest of the family switched to vaping too. One participant took up vaping to support her partner who wanted to stop smoking and just vape. Participants who had stopped smoking and just vaped listed many more benefits and facilitators of vaping, additional to those already mentioned. It helped that people could keep enjoyed lifestyle habits, such as sitting down at the end of the day with a beer and a vape. Another example was being able to walk away from situations or places that were causing anxiety. Easy access, for example via online buying, helped mitigate previously experienced difficulty. And some who had tried vaping in earlier years found the later pod systems more efficient. Some participants said vaping was enjoyable, even fun. The role of family and friends was experienced as support and a facilitator. The barriers and facilitators to vaping need to be understood within each country's socio-political attitude towards vaping. Still, the Voices of the 5% case stories give a deep insight into why people continue to smoke, what facilitates them to switch to vaping and stop smoking. This is important if we are to design effective, ethical programs to reduce smoking-related harm for all groups. Join us in learning more from our Voices of the 5% participants on Facebook, Instagram, or sign up on our centre website for more results.